Welcome. My name is Anne van der Winckel. I'm assistant professor in the Division of Physical Therapy in the Department of Rehabilitation Medicine, which is part of the medical school at the University of Minnesota. Today I'm presenting a poster on the reliability and validity of the awareness of functional tasks with arm and hand and stroke scale, or abbreviated as APAS. This was a research in collaboration with clinicians in Italy and with 5 DPT students of the class of 2020. Many researchers and clinicians are aware that about 70% of adults have upper limb impairments post-stroke. But what is less known is a publication from Rasmus in 2017 demonstrating that 81% of adults with stroke have deficits in body awareness or in building a correct visuospatial body map in the brain or body image. This means that adults with stroke sometimes have trouble identifying body parts correctly and more often have trouble locating the body part in space or relating one body part to another. However, the relationship between body awareness deficits and motor function impairments have not yet been investigated. Therefore, as a first step, we designed a scale that assesses quality of movement and body awareness in adults with stroke. Body awareness is a multidimensional concept, usually defined as being aware of proprioception, exteroception, and interoception in the body and in relationship or interaction with the environment. For the purpose of this scale, we focused on a specific aspect of body awareness, namely conscious awareness of body position and movements in space. The APTA scale is composed of 13 items, with the easiest item being keeping the arm next to the body in lying position, and the hardest item being grasping a dice and shaking the dice in the palm of the hand in preparation of rolling the dice. In total, we have 3 assisted and active actions in lying position, 5 functional tasks with the arm and hand, and 5 functional dexterity tasks with a large dice. For all 13 items, the quality of movement was scored first, and then adults with stroke were asked to describe the difficulties that they experience in moving the body or body parts or moving the arm and hand in relationship to objects in space. For example, participants could say, "I cannot open a hand to reach this bottle," or "I have to move my trunk forward because my elbow will not extend." And the accuracy with which they describe their movement errors is what was scored for the body awareness section. We had 3 objectives for this study. The first one was to investigate inter-rater reliability with ICC and kappa for the APHAS motor section, the APHAS body awareness section, and the APHAS total score. The second was to determine the correlation between body awareness and quality of movement. And the third one was to investigate convergent validity with APHAS motor section and MASUPES, which stands for Motor Evaluation Scale for Upper Extremity and Stroke Patients, and also to investigate convergent validity with the APHAS body awareness section and 2 other scales, namely the Revised Body Awareness Scale and the Physical Body Experience Questionnaire Simplified for Active Aging. And those 2 scales were designed for other populations. We recruited 41 participants with chronic stroke. They were on average 4 years post-stroke with a mean age of 57 years of age. And among those, 13 were women and 33 had ischemic brain lesions. Our results showed that the inter-rater reliability was moderate to excellent for individual items investigated with kappa. The inter-rater reliability was excellent for the subtotals of the APHAS motor and body awareness sections and total score, which were assessed with ICC, ranging between 0.97 and 0.99. And we also calculated the standard error of measurement and the minimal detectable difference, which you can see on the screen on the poster. We obtained a strong correlation between APHAS motor and body awareness sections with a Brumer correlation of 0.75 and body awareness was affected in 59% of adults with motor impairments. AFS motor was also strongly correlated with MASIPAS with a Spearman correlation of 0.91, pointing to a similar concept of or construct of assessing quality of movement. However, we did not obtain any significant correlations between the AFAS body awareness scale and the revised body awareness scale or the physical body experience questionnaire. And that leads us to assume that those scales are assessing other parts or other aspects of body awareness. In sum, this is the first scale designed to measure both quality of movement and body awareness in adults with stroke, and it is also the first body awareness scale that was specifically designed for adults with stroke. The strong correlation between AFS motor and body awareness sections lead us to assume that there is an association between body awareness ability and quality of movement after stroke, and therefore we encourage further research on sensory motor rehabilitation that would focus on improving body awareness. Of course, more analysis is needed to be done on this scale, but the current results are a promising first step to get the scale ready for future clinical use. Thank you very much for your attention.